Hello, here Nico, and in today's video, I'm gonna teach you how to ask for food when you go to a restaurant in Argentina. First of all, in a restaurant, workers at a restaurant, waiter, waitress, they do not speak much English. They just know very basic things. So if you don't want to have problems, you don't want to buy something that you didn't want to, you should learn food vocabulary and how to ask in a restaurant for food. Before starting with this, I would like just to mention two anecdotes that my students have had. The first time was when I met one of my first students, and they were from Germany. We ate something in a restaurant, and we ate something in a parrilla, which is like the barbecue. In that restaurant, the waiter, or the mozo in Spanish Argentina, he asked them, "Hey, what do you want?" They said chicken, in English, of course. The waiter did not know what part of the chicken and how to say that part in English of the chicken. He said in Spanish, "Vos querés esto o esto," referring to the different parts of the chicken. Then my student, he said this part. It was very funny, but in this case, it is not like, oh, what a big problem. No, not at all. But then I had another student who was one time here in Palermo. He asked the hotel for a cup of wine, and as nobody spoke English there in those places, he says, I want vino, quiero un vino. And then the waiter thought that he wanted a full wine. So the waiter gave him a full wine, a full bottle of wine, and then he drank it at all. So these are two funny anecdotes that some of the students had, and I just wanted to share them. So now you understand a little bit more why Spanish is so important if you would like to come here to my country. First of all, you have to know that here in Argentina, when we are speaking Spanish, we can sound a bit rude compared to English language. Why? Because in English language, you would say when you go to a restaurant, when you go to a store, you would say, "Can I get chicken? Can I get some potatoes?" or something like that, right? But here in Argentina and in Spanish in general, Latin and everywhere, we just say it directly or in a not direct way. For example, we say it like this: "I want chicken, please," or "I want fries," and then we say "please." "I want fries, please." "I want a bottle of water, please." "I want wine, please." That's all we say. We don't say, "Can I get water? Can I get this? Could I have something? Can I have chicken? Can I have potatoes?" No, we don't say it like that. We just say what we want. "I want this." And then we just say please. Of course, you may be thinking that this is a bit rude, but in Argentina, it is not at all. It is just the way it is here in Argentina, the way we ask for things. So, for example, if you're in a store, you would enter to the store and say, "Hola, buenas tardes, buenas noches, hello, good afternoon, good night, or good morning, buen día." And then you would just say, "Hola, quiero una botella." So let me write it. You enter to the store, una tienda, or maybe you're in a kiosco. Kiosco is like the legal stores that in Argentina we have everywhere. We only have them in Argentina, no, not somewhere else, but they are everywhere, the kiosco. So you enter to the kiosco, and instead of saying, "Can I get this? Can I have this?" The same for a restaurant, right? Tienda, kiosco, or restaurant. You would say something like this. First, you would start with hola. Hola, buen día. Hola, buen día. Hola, buen día. Hello, good morning. The second thing you would say is, "I want something." So you would say, "Yo quiero," and let's say you're in the restaurant, so you would say, pollo y papas fritas. So then you would say, "Hola, buen día, quiero pollos y papas fritas, por favor." Favor. That's the most native way to say it. And we would not say, "Can I get this? Can I have this?" Because if you say, we will not understand what you mean. That way will be, "¿Puedo tener pollo? ¿Puedo conseguir pollo? Can I get chicken? ¿Puedo tener pollo? Can I have chicken?" And that's really weird, and we are not going to understand because, of course, you can't have it. Like, why are you asking me? We understand, like, do I have the skill? Do I have the ability? Or am I able to get something? Yes, of course you can. If you go to a store, you can get it. If you go and kill a cow, you can get the meat. So we understand it like this, okay? So never ever say, "Can I have?" "Can I get?" In Argentina and in general Latin America, I never say it in Spanish. Instead, just say it directly this way. "Quiero pollo y papas fritas." I want chicken and fries. And por favor. Don't forget por favor. That's all. That's all you need to know. So every time that you go to a store, every time you go to a kiosco or to a restaurant, just say hello, good morning, good afternoon, and please. Por favor. That's all you need to know. So this is the first way to do it. Okay, this is the first way to ask for food in a store, in un restaurante, y un kiosco. Now, for the second way, we also have another way. This is the direct. So this is the direct way, which is, "Hello, I want something." "Hola, quiero pollo y papa frita." "Hello, I want this, please." Okay, and this is fine. You can say it like that. Then we got the indirect way, which is in a way that we are saying pretty much the same, but just in another way, and it is more polite. Okay, it is a bit more polite. So if you would like to be polite, you can use it. But the casual and normal way is this: casual, or you could say normal, normal or casual way. Casual. For the indirect way, we just ask a question. It is implicit that we want something. So, for example, if you say in the direct way, quiero pollo y papas fritas, por favor, that means I want chicken and fries, please. And for the indirect way, we would say it like this: me das pollo, pollo y papas, papas, and then of course fritas, papas fritas. You give me, and this means, do you give me chicken and fries? I know it sounds a bit weird, right? Do you give me chicken and fries? But no, it doesn't sound weird here in Argentina. Literally, do you give me something, right? But we can also translate it like, can you give me this? Can I give me this? And it is very similar to the one you normally say there, which is, can I have? Can I get? But here and then we say, can you give me? Can you give me something? Or just the normal way we say it, me das esto. You give me this. So if you go to a store, you could say, for example, or in a restaurant, you could say, hola, buenas tardes, ¿me das una botella de agua, por favor? Hello, good afternoon, do you give me a bottle of water, right? The direct way is, hola, buenas tardes, quiero una botella de agua. Hello, good afternoon, I want a bottle of water, please. I forgot the please though. Quiero una botella de agua, por favor. And the other one, me das una botella de agua. So the same, if you go to a restaurant, you would do exactly the same. Let's do it now in a case of restaurant. Indirect way and indirect way in a restaurant. So, for example, let's say that you want an asado, right? You want an asado, you want a little piece of asado, or a specific part of the asado, of the meat. And the one that I like the most is the lomo. Lomo. You will see here the translation of this one, and it is pretty cheap here in Argentina, and I love it. El lomo. So for lomo, we would say, for example, hola, buenas tardes, buenas noches, if it is at night. Hola, buenas noches. Quiero lomo, por favor. Quiero un lomo, por favor. Hello, good evening, good night. And then you would say, I want lomo, please. I want lomo, please. The indirect way in a restaurant would be, hola, buenas noches, me das lomo, por favor, un lomo, por favor. It is exactly the same. So here you got the two different ways to ask for something in a restaurant. Now, I would like to mention another two different things that are not exactly related to the kiosco, the tienda, or el restaurante, but we also use it in daily conversation, in daily life conversation. For example, the one is me decís. We can translate as, can you tell me? Can you tell me something? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me where you live? So you would say, for example, me decís la hora. For example, la hora. Hola, ¿me decís la hora, por favor? Hello, do you tell me the hour, please? Okay, so you can say it exactly the same way, the direct way. Hola, decime la hora, por favor. If you say that the direct way, that would sound really rude because that's an order. I'm telling you an order, but I'm just saying please. Like, tell me the time, please. Tell me the time, please. It's like, no, you wouldn't say that. It's very rude. So we just say the indirect way. You are not gonna use this a lot in restaurants or stores, but in daily life conversation you certainly would. So, me decís la hora. Hola, hola, disculpa, hello, sorry, excuse me. Me decís la hora. Do you say, do you tell me the hour, or can you tell me the hour? Me decís la hora. The same, if you go, for example, to a school, if you have to go to an office or somewhere, or you have to attend to a meeting, you could say, for example, can you tell me the time of the meeting? You would say, in direct way, hola, ¿me decís cuándo es la reunión? Hello, do you tell me when the meeting is? Or can you tell me when the meeting is? And then the last one would be me haces. Would be like, do you do it for me? Or can you do it for me? So let's say that you tell your friend, can you prepare a mate for me? You would say, ¿me haces un mate, por favor? ¿Me haces un mate, por favor? You can also say, ¿me podés hacer? ¿Me podés hacer? The question, and this question is, can you do it? Can you do something for me? Can you do something for me? Or can you do it for me? Okay, this literally means, can you do it for me? ¿Me podés hacer este trámite? Can you do this paperwork for me? Can you do this paperwork for me? Or this little work that I have to do some work? Trámite is normally paperwork, like you have to go to the embassy, you have to pay taxes, you have to go to an office and do something. So that's basically what it means, trámites, okay? So this is basically everything you need to know about how to ask for food in a restaurant, how to ask food for anything at a store or in a kiosco, and also how you can ask for favors to someone. Okay, so this is everything you need to know. And as I just showed you, this is what we do here in Argentina. It can be different in some other countries, like in Spain, in Mexico, in Colombia, and somewhere else. But in this case here in Argentina, here in Buenos Aires, and I think everywhere in Argentina, we only use this way. Okay, this is all you need to know. And if you would like to learn more of these things, because if you don't know Argentinian Spanish, you will not be able to get by here in my country. You gotta learn Spanish. And if you would like to start working on that right now, I just opened 3 new group classes for my academy that you can join to learn Argentinian Spanish. This academy is specifically for new residents and travelers to Argentina, for people that really need Argentinian Spanish, that want to start speaking from day one and wants to learn the most important things for a traveler, which is Argentinian Spanish for traveling context. What a traveler cares the most is to start speaking from day one, because what a traveler, a new resident needs is to start speaking from day one. You cannot be wasting your time on stupid things that are not useful for you right now. So that's why you have to learn Argentinian Spanish from day one. And if you would like to know more, in the description you have all the details to join to my academy, Spanish Mindset, an academy to learn Argentinian Spanish. So thank you very much for watching this, and see you in another video. Nos vemos. Thanks for watching this video. If you are a beginner and you want to learn Spanish, my book, Mini Stories to Learn Spanish Beginner's Guide, is available on Amazon. If you are looking to learn Spanish to visit Argentina, with my program you can do it. All the details are in the description. Thanks for watching.